My name is Lulu and I'm 17 years old.
My name is Kalen Israel. I am 16 years old.
We've always lived in those kind of neighborhoods where like nothing's good, but it's just like the need to live somewhere.
My neighborhood is very, very deceiving. The outside, it may seem cute and pretty, but behind those doors, it's a lot going on.
As soon as it gets dark, everything changes. There are bullets, drugs, everything's outside my front door.
Kids, they're being abused by their parents.
Violence is all over the place.
Teens, even people in their early 20s, they're, selling drugs or trading drugs or prostituting women.
I don't like walking down the streets in my neighborhood. 5 years ago, my brother was killed in a gang-related shooting. My father began to drink way too much. My mother couldn't deal with it anymore and she left. I tried to take care of my father, but it just wasn't working. I realized that if I was going to make anything out of my life, I needed to get out. I had to leave.
Some of the things that I've been through pretty much from 8th grade to like now, it's abuse, verbally, sexually, physically, financially. Like my family and I, we were homeless for a couple months. A lot of times I've been told to just give up. People put me down because of my race or because of statistics. Most of the time I don't say anything. I just brush it off and just think to myself like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, like no matter what anybody says.
Step Up isn't just an after-school program. It's more than that. They're teaching me how to apply for college. They're showing me how to build a strong resume. But the best part of Step Up are the mentors. They're going to inspire me and introduce me to a whole new world. I have a little sister, her name's Andrea. I want to pass on the strength that my mom passed on to me, to my sister. My mom is my rock. I want her to be proud. I want her to be very proud of me. She was the one who told me to go in Step Up. It's important for my sister to see me go to college because I want her to see that I made it. And when I graduate, I want to show her that she is gonna make it and that I'm gonna push her the same way. I'm gonna be like, you have to join Step Up right now. Step Up is a real inspiration for me. Without Step Up, I wouldn't be who I am today.
I've tried to ask my friends, like, what do you see for yourself? Why don't you do something else? Why don't you do something better than what you're doing? Because you're really smart. When we were kids at 6, 7 years old, you were really handy, you knew how to work with computers or you knew how to work with cars, but now like you're a druggie and you run away from home all the time. Like, I can see through that. That's not you. You can do so much better than this. Why don't you go to school, or why don't you get a job, or why don't you do something better than what you're doing now? Girls my age, they usually talk about just getting a job after high school graduation or getting pregnant, having kids, marrying somebody and just like, living under a man. Like, they don't talk about being independent. They don't talk about doing more than what, everybody else is doing.
Without Step Up, I would, honestly, I think I would be like pregnant right now. Like, that's not even funny because like that's what my friends are doing. Without Step Up, I wouldn't have the motivation that I have. I wouldn't have that confidence. Step Up gives me all the like extra push and they tell me, you know what, you have to do this. And they make me do it and they give me so many opportunities for me to succeed. They've taken me to interviews and press junkets and all these things that without them I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't even have dreamed of doing, but I did them thanks to Step Up. Today I'm going to meet my mentor. I'm a little nervous. This person could really change my life. I wonder what she's going to see in me. Is she going to think I'm smart? Is she going to think that I have the potential? She's so accomplished. She's made it. I really hope I'm good enough. I am going to college. I am going to be something great. It's going to be a long road to get there. I'm going to have to work hard. I can't go with my friends who are drinking and partying. I can't slack off like them.
Sometimes I get really scared of those people, like, what if they come outside and want to take me away or, get me caught up in their activity. Like, I have to be to myself and I have to think like, okay, school, and my career, my future is so much better than this neighborhood.